This is Kevin Bradley and Magnus at Butcher Dog Park in San Jose. If you have a canine and a cur, you've probably at least thought about dog parks as a way to efficiently exercise them or even for socialization. In this short video, we're going to explore which dogs are best suited for them and take a hard look at the do's and don'ts of navigating the dog park scene. Dog parks are often enclosed subsections of municipal parks. They are places for socialized dogs to get together and have fun. We're not talking about the informal meetups that take place at your local schoolyard or park. Those are more mellow, more fetch. Good candidates to attend dog parks are over a year old, already well socialized, confident, moderately active, healthy, and vaccinated. Dogs that are too young, fearful, overly excited, or aggressive are more likely to be mobbed, bullied, or get into fights. Older dogs might be happy to lie down near you and watch the action. Younger dogs should be respectful to them, and bigger dogs should be respectful towards them. Here's 3 ways to reduce excitement before going into the dog park. Take a walk, bike ride, or otherwise exercising before coming to the dog park. Another thing is to make a practice run. Take your dog to the park entrance, but don't go in. Allow your dog to observe the smells, sights, and sounds. This may desensitize them to the environment. Yes, your dog may be disappointed, but you're the boss and he should accept and trust your decisions. Another thing to do is heeling exercises. Walk him on a loose leash towards the park entrance. When he becomes overly excited and pulls, just stop. Your dog will get frustrated. You want him to look to you for guidance on how you could advance together more quickly. All right, you've made it into the dog park. What are some common sense things to do and avoid? Pay attention to your dog and his interactions. Don't be distracted by your phone or conversations. Get up and take action to either clean up after your dog or to intervene to prevent conflicts from escalating. Don't bring children in unless they are very closely supervised and kept away from the dogs at all times. It's a dog park, it's not a petting zoo. The dogs are supposed to chase each other. Even a 200-pound man who sees him coming has been taken down hard by Magnus, who is fast but not a cornerer like the cattle dog he was chasing. If parents fail to protect their children, do your best to keep your dog away from them. And of course you have to protect yourself. If a dog is coming at you, get low into a boxing stance with your lead knee pointed towards the incoming dog. Don't bring high-value treats like hot dogs because other dogs will crowd around you begging. The dogs are supposed to interact with each other. And don't bring your dog special toys. This can result in resource guarding. And don't encourage your dog to stay too much by your side, as this can promote guarding behavior. This might be a time to play fetch. It's important that you're prepared to protect your dog if necessary, but also that you protect other dogs from yours. Here are some do's and don'ts about that. Do allow your dog to play rough, but good rough play involves reciprocal behavior. Watch their body language. The butt up in the air like this is a classic dog invitation to play. But also watch for signs of distress. If your dog has had too much, he might run back to you for help. You can demand space from other dogs and include your own dog in your bubble of protection.
Oh, she doesn't like butt being.
Do not reward or encourage your dog's wimpiness, but let him defend himself. Socialized dogs should be able to recognize an unstable dog and leave it alone. Be prepared to leave if your dog is not having a good time. If your dog has an altercation with another dog, try to resolve the dispute if possible so their last experience is a positive or neutral one, especially if you can get the cooperation of the other dog's owner. But you may just have to leave.
Come here. Hey, sit. Good boy.
If your dog is being overly rough or bullying other dogs, you have to get up immediately and stop the behavior. Sometimes Magnus can be that way. No, it's true. If you If you can't control your dog's bullying because your dog will not listen to you in the dog park, work on their socialization somewhere else and come back when either your dog is less of a bully or you have better control of him in the dog park. This is why many dog experts say that dog parks are horrible for dogs generally. It's because within the dog park, your dog does not have to listen to you, and when you give a command, you cannot enforce it. This is a bad situation to put your dog in and will erode your leadership. Because Magnus was conditioned for an e-collar, I don't give up that control at the dog park and can actually further his training because he has to listen to me, even if he's in the middle of a skirmish. Generally, though, the dog park is a bad place to try to train your dog because you don't really have control. Well, Magnus and I have to go to Home Depot now. Please consider that you will have a much better relationship with your dog if you can get him to focus on you. That's hard to do at the dog park. Get him to calm down before entering. Protect yourself, your dog, and don't let your dog be a bully. I have 30 years experience with a canine and a career. Let Magnus and I help you and your dog have more fun together.